Tailgate hype time continues with the one and only Mike Bradbury. What's up, brother Bradbury?
How's it going? Normal stuff. Just another day.
Another
It's
day
the
in paradise.
waiting to go live face for me. Mike's like,
Hey, I wish. By the way, Mike, we were live the last 5 minutes, so our talk was not private. You know that. I'm sorry,
That's
man.
fine.
So you're out
I
there.
love that. I think everyone should have heard that. What we're talking about?
Behind the scenes, the green room. Woo woo. So, Michael, hey, this is your second or third time?
This is my second time. Last year was like my coming out party. It was really fun. I got to meet a lot of fun people, and I'm so excited to go back.
Dude, I can't wait to sit down one-on-one with you. And by the way, Dan was on right before this, and Ashley can verify this. Your score of the attendance, what they thought, I mean, you just rocked it out. They wanted you to come back. So, this is coming back because you rocked it out last year, brother. You crushed it, man. Hell yeah. Like American Idol. You're in it to win it. So no pressure for this year. So you can come back next year, right?
Yeah, right. It's a lot of energy. I make a lot of bad jokes. A lot of them don't stick, but I try. And what more can I do? Should
we bring a gong? And if it's a bad joke, we hit the gong.
But I don't know.
Remember that back in the day, the gong show?
Gongs are a good thing, when you get a placement or something. You have to have
You're old, Shark. I don't remember the Gong Show.
Oh, well, you got to date myself. Father time. I'm not going to tell you my age, man. Come on. But I got to tell you, your presentation, man, social selling 2.0, I love it. I mean, we just want to get a teaser on this. You know how the tailgate rolls, man. Tell people what you're going to talk about, man.
Yeah. So social selling 2.0 is about creating a system that you can use to organize your life on LinkedIn and sell better, get more meetings, and you can actually fit it into your day-to-day. I think that's the high level of what I'm trying to get to this year. I've learned a lot over the year. And there's stuff that doesn't work now that worked last year. There's been a lot of change, a lot of shift, and the algorithm's always shifting, all of that. And our own psychology is shifting. People are starting to notice things that about even with comment message that's becoming less effective. And so it's about all that stuff that we've learned, all the things that I'm doing better than I was doing last year. I've tried to incorporate as much of that as possible into this year's presentation.
I love it. I got to tell you, Ashley, one thing about Mike, and I love this. You bring humor, man. Can you tell people out there in our industry to start bringing some more humor?
Valuetainment?
Yes, thank you. Valuetainment, my famous word. It's like, come on. I think sometimes I got to tell you, even also in marketing, it's like they're so stiff. They just want that sell. I love you, Mike, because you're the same way as me, man. We don't give a shit. We're unfiltered. And Ashley is too sometimes.
Sometimes. No, I was going to say, though, Mike, this is a double tap on something that you hit on in last year's session, right? A deeper dive into the actual LinkedIn and Sales Nav and all of that, which what you all just said, but I'm super excited to hear what you have to say because it is changing so fast. And there's so many channels that are impacting and connected to each other. It's definitely a moving target.
It is. And, last year, I didn't really get into Sales Nav that much or CRM, how to organize that stuff. We got a little bit into how to build a list, but we didn't. It wasn't a deep dive into what you should be thinking about when you're building a list. And again, I've learned a lot about what is working better what worked better at the end of 2025 than at the beginning of 2025. And so it's that, figuring out how to build that list and then how to organize that list in Sales Nav. I didn't really talk about that at all in 2025. And I'm definitely going to hit on it in 2026.
I love it. And something else I got to talk about? Gary V. Of course, Gary V's it's my boy. At the end of the day, love him and everything he does for me and his team. But I got to tell you, Brad, you know what? I'm going to call you Brad, Brother Bradbury. I love that name, don't you, Brother Bradbury? I mean, that's what I'm going to announce you as anymore. It's not Brother Mike, Brother Bradbury. Oh, sounds good, man. That's your new tag name. But no, all joking aside, social selling is much more than just I think a lot of people don't deep dive into it's interest selling too. They have to be interested in what you have to offer.
Mm-hmm.
What hold on, say more about that.
being interested. So, I mean, you got to be interested in something. You got to make it quirky. You got to make it something that they're going to have a conversation with. So, they engage more and more and more, because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you straight up, if you just send something out there and say, I got the best solution, or I got the number one candidate, people are just going to scroll by. Why do they stop on your stuff? Because they're curious, right? And they want to have a conversation with you. So they have to show interest.
That's the segmentation, right? Getting the right people who are interested in, more specific, segmentation, like you said, and then making it interesting and not noise.
Yeah, just have a bullshit chat with them. What do you think, Brother Bradbury?
I think that Trace is going to be mad that you're not calling me Meowberry, but that's fine.
Can we say that again? What was that again? Hey, Ashley, go ahead and say it. Go ahead, do the meow. Come on, no way.
Being creative, right? This is something that Trace has been hitting on hard, and in your posting is being able to stand out and say something that actually gets people to stop the scroll, something visual that you can do that gets people to stop the scroll, saying something that's a little bit prickly that goes against the grain of what everybody else thinks, right? Like those are things that I'm hoping to work posts in to the presentation. I got 45 minutes. I want to get as much as possible in there. And posting is one of the things. I think that everyone in 2026 can use AI to be making great, interesting, creative posts.
Cinematic posts, for sure.
Yeah, right. And you don't have to, don't get me wrong, I love a good selfie. Selfies do really well. Selfies at your at the conference that you just went to, the one, like, we're going to be posting them. They work great, but there's more than you can do than just selfies. And as a seller, you don't have to rely on your marketing team. Sorry, rest of my team. You don't have to rely on your marketing team to make really great posts. You can make them yourself as a seller and get people to notice and stop and listen to you. And then even in your messaging, right? Your messaging doesn't have to be boring. What Ashley was just saying about segmenting, when you're able to segment a list by, let's say, pain. What is the pain? If you can get a bunch of companies, a bunch of contacts who are very likely to have the same pain, you can message them differently than if you message if you're just going by job title and industry. Mm-hmm. And you can say something that's actually interesting to them and that gets them to respond to you. And those are the types of things that I'm going to be talking about.
And right place, right time, there's, again, so much noise. So how do you hit someone with something that is A, relevant, B, interesting, and C, something they can take action on at that time? And the other thing I love about what you just said is it's not just sales and just marketing. Everyone is a seller. Everyone is selling or should be selling something. And you don't want marketing to be, a bottleneck in that function. So how can you enable yourself, enable your team to have their own voice and talk about the things that they know the most about, whether it's the sales team or support or recruiter, or, let's go.
Everybody should be a brand, a personal brand. I can keep saying that. I'm going to give a plug. That's why Staffing TV was created, because I think people's out there just, Brother Bradbury, they're just talking to themselves like, now hiring, we have 10 jobs here. Nobody gives two shits about that. You know that. I mean, make the email fun. Put some emojis in there. I mean, get them engaged because they have pain, but they also want to have a smile on their face when they open up your email and say, damn, I got to check this person out.
Yeah, and actually look at it, right? I think that's one of the. I love that about your approach.
It's a crazy approach. I'm going to tell you how I do it. By wink, wink. A lot of wine.
Hey, not the fake Guinness I have in my fridge right now.
No. Oh, by the way, you don't have your hat on. By the way, Ash, where's your famous hat?
Oh, her hat.
My hat.
No, I'm sorry, not you, Ash. I mean, Brother Bradbury, you have that one hat you wear all the time.
Oh, my. Where's it at? I have all these hats. I don't know if you can see them on the wall. In fact, one thing's missing. That was a miss on my part.
I noticed it because every time he has a video, there it is. He puts a hat on. It's that one, or it's that
right here.
There you go. Look at that.
I am a man who wears many hats.
Love it.
And one thing I will say that everybody out there, especially during your presentation and probably afterward, is how you and Tracy connect and do a lot of good things, behind the scenes on LinkedIn. And I'm going to tell you, for me, I'm hyped up all the time. For me to stop on your stuff and look at it and comment, That's props to you, brother. You know that.
That's really
Seriously.
nice of you. There's nothing better, man, than hearing that. You
No,
put
I'm
so
being-
much work into that stuff, and to
I love
have
it.
somebody actually say it, it's very affirming.
I'm ready to.
Your
Hey,
intros are scroll stopping. It's like you instantly, you've nailed it. Like that TikTok, like I'm immediately like, oh, okay, you got my attention. What are you going to talk about? And then you deliver smart insights and it's valuable.
That's
It
not
is.
hard to make. That's the like the videos. God, I wish I could teach sellers how to make those videos, but you actually have to know how to edit video. You know what's funny though is that my daughter who's 11. Wait, how old is my daughter? No, she's 12. I'm a bad dad. My daughter who's 12 can make videos like that with CapCut, but for some reason I'm very reticent to have like sellers try to do it themselves.
CapCut. The first time my daughter sent me something, I was like, what is this? Now I know, obviously.
Right? And like they can do that stuff and you can do it, but those videos are more difficult to make. I think images are something that everybody can be making right now. If you have a Sora, a Chat GPT, or if you have Gemini on Google, they're great at making images, and you can drop things.
There's so many of them, brother Bradbury. I mean, we can go on and on about all the AI apps there is. Something else, I'm going to throw a little secret out at you on TikTok. I'm working with some staffing firms now where they're going to do recruiting live. If you can shop live on TikTok, why can't we recruit live on TikTok? Coming out soon. So, dude, I
want to hear more about that.
We will. That's for another day. But the sharks behind the scenes on that, because I'm going to tell you what, live shopping is booming. And you know, my boy, I keep saying it all the time. Can I say another plug for Gary V? Hey, Gary V, come on my podcast sometime, brother. You know. But no, all joking aside, Mike, you do an amazing job. Ashley, I got to tell you, what him and Tracy does, and we can talk about this over and over again. But you do capture an audience in the marketing industry, and I love it because you both have different personalities, but I love how you combine them together. You know, you got the cat, the meow, whatever you call that, you know, that little, what do you call yourself again? The meow?
I don't call myself that, but she calls me Meowberry.
The meow recruiting mix.
Brother Meowberry? You know, maybe.
Your name's getting longer and longer.
It is.
It is.
Oh. So I got to ask you, give us a couple points why people should come to this event, man, besides seeing you, of course.
Yes, besides seeing me, why should they come to the event? I love this event for actually talking to people. Mm-hmm. And unlike other events I've been to where like you go off into like these little cliques, I sat down at lunch and met, 8 new people at a table when I was there last year. I sat down at the bar and made even more. Or met even more. And it's a very open environment to have conversations and talk about best practices. What are you doing? And I'm going to be there after, and so are the other speakers, and you can talk to us after we speak. We're not huddled away. You can actually have a conversation with us and ask questions that you want to ask, maybe not in front of that you didn't want to ask in front of the big crowd. So that's what I love about it.
Love the Q&As. And by the way, let you know this year, Staffing TV will be there. We're actually going to do a one-on-one with you, Mike, me and you. 30 minutes, deep dive, personal and professional. Deal? You in for it?
Bring it. Yeah.
So bring whatever crazy outfit you want to wear, which I'm still upset because I got to tell you guys, before this, he was saying he was going to wear what? Ashley, go ahead and say it.
A tuxedo or a suit. I am disappointed.
This is an office. This is a home office tux. Is what this is. So I feel like I lived up to my end of the bargain.
I love it. Well, hey, Mike, we're just gonna wrap it up here, man. Hey, thank you so much for coming on, man, to the tailgate. Have some fun with us. Tell Tracy we love her and love her content there. And I can't wait to see Brother Bradbury at the Staffing Sales Summit on March 2nd through the 4th. Ashley, what do you say?
Let's go.
Woo! It's go time. All right, Michael, we'll see you soon, brother. Take care, man.
All right, guys.
Out of here.
Thanks for having me.